Welcome to this energy update for July 2024. Now, as we step into this month, we're greeted by the nurturing, harmonious, and balancing vibrations of this 6 universal month energy. The 6 brings a focus on family, healing, community, well-being, like your physical vessel's health, as well as the home, as well as duties, responsibilities. So we're going to go through some key themes that are really sticking out this month, a few things that you can do about it, but I just want to say, take whatever resonates, leave the rest. And also, if you are someone who has been feeling this 6 energy coming for the first half of June, which might mean that you had it could have been like struggles with home, family, health stuff coming up, like anything like that. If you're someone who's been feeling this already, it's all good. The numbers are just guiding this energy right now, and this is the time to seek support if you need it. The ultimate aim for the 6 is that deep healing, that deep nurturing, and then to be able to bring that into our communities, into our friendships, into our homes. So stick with it. You've got this. Now let's get into the key themes. So the first key theme is nurturing relationships. So it's the time to invest your energy, your attention into your relationships. So that can be family, very 6 energy, can be romantic partners, also 6 energy, and also your community, your friends. This is the month to strengthen those bonds and nurture these connections. Now, sometimes this may mean that you will be faced with any issues around vulnerability, around intimacy, around trust, all those sorts of things that can come up as a result of unhealed or unprocessed trauma in family dynamics or romantic partnerships and community. So please be mindful as well that it's going to be asking you to focus on relationships, and that can mean that you get to experience really positive, happy experiences. And it might also mean that you've got to deal with a few triggers along the way so that you can have a more deeper and richer experience in these relationships. So next, we have healing and self-care. This month is very important when it comes to healing and self-care because the 6 is connected to our health, it's connected to our well-being, and if we look at things from that metaphysical perspective, oftentimes a physical ailment has an emotional and a spiritual connection. So this month, whatever's coming up, take the time to address any physical, emotional, or spiritual wounds that need attention. The 6 has this beautiful nurturing energy, and in my opinion, it allows us all to shift into the frequency of nurturing ourselves and of nurturing others. It is connected with that motherly energy, that fatherly energy. So when we're healing and we're practicing self-care, can we call upon that divine mother archetype? Can we call on that divine father archetype? Allow these archetypal energies to come through to support us with self-love, with compassion, with making aligned choices. This is a great time for it. Another interesting tidbit with the 6 is it has this caregiver archetype, and one of the biggest lessons for the caregiver is that taking care of yourself allows you to take better care of others or be better supportive energies for others. So really keep that in mind as you're journeying through this month, because you may find that there are lessons, reminders, things mirroring this back to you basically. Okay. Now the third key theme is creating harmony at home. Now, for some of you, that might seem impossible. We've all been there where there are shitty dynamics, whether it's family, roommates, whatever it is. But the 6 will either mean that, it's allowing you to focus on harmony in home by showing you the opposite of it, or you're going to have an easier time of, being in this harmonious, supportive, considerate, kind, ooey gooey sort of energy in the home. So July is a perfect time to focus also on your home environment, in the sense of considering decluttering, redecorating, making your space more comfortable and inviting, feng shui the shit out of it. And it's really lending into the philosophy that a harmonious home really does support your overall well-being. And it's having a sanctuary for you, for your loved ones. And this might mean that you need boundaries. This might mean you need boundaries just with yourself, So for me, for example, I was noticing I was having really shitty sleeps. And then I walk into my bedroom one day and I'm like, what the hell is this energy? It is so heightened. I've left a fucking portal. What have I done? Have I left a portal open? Like, what is this? And I was like, oh, bitch, you can't be channeling in the same place that you want to sleep. It's just, they're different energies. Stop it now. So I had to clear it, close things down, and shift that. But that for me was a boundary with myself. I was like, okay, when I'm going to channel, I'm going to do it in a specific space, still in my home, but not where I want to sleep. It's really taking care of our homes so that we can have harmony and allow space for that healing, for sleep, for fucking sleep. Basics. Anyway, next key theme. We've got service and community. So the number 6 is really connected with community, right? Because we collaborate in community, we bring community together. But because also the 6 has this energy of caring for others and nurturing, it can be an amazing time to give back. Whether you want to volunteer, supporting those in need, or do simple acts of kindness, helping your friend clean their house, helping your friend make meals, whatever it is. It's just about being of service in a way that will uplift others and bring you an immense sense of joy and purpose along the way. The 6 is a funny one. When you engage in community and you are in this service-orientated energy, it's like it gives so much loving attention to community that it brings them closer together. It's so healing. It's so nurturing. This is the 6 sort of energy. So just notice how this month goes for you, but it might rear its head. Now, the last little theme is actually balancing our responsibilities. That's right. It's not all work hard, play hard. The 6 wants you to find balance between your responsibilities and your personal needs. It's all about prioritizing the tasks that are most important and also creating balance so that we're not overdoing it, not taking on too much, burning ourselves out, and actually impacting our health, our physical body's health. So this is your message. If you're someone who sits in the overdoing it kind of area, delegate if you can. Just like I said before, prioritize your tasks. What is of the most importance that actually needs to be done? And can you schedule in that time so that you can sleep and you can rest and you can recharge? The 6, because it has this connection to duty, responsibility, and obligation, it might also mean that you want to peel back some of the ways that you're, being dutiful and are doing tasks that you feel obliged to do. Sometimes they're not necessary, and other times they are necessary, but we just have a bad attitude about it. not a bad attitude, but we could shift the perspective so that we bring more harmony into the way we're doing it, so that it doesn't feel like it's depleting us, but we feel like, oh, cool. No, this is all right. I can do this. So that's an energy with this month. So just be mindful. Where do you sit? What do you need specifically? Now, just a couple of tips that I want to recommend you do this month. Now, because there is such a focus on health, healing, and well-being, I dare say this would be the month to book in that appointment that you've been putting off if there's something to connecting with a doctor, getting a scan done, a naturopath, a cleanse, anything like that. Now's the time to prioritize your physical body's well-being. So anything to do with that, put it on the list. The second thing is now is a really good time to get healing support. So if you're someone who has maybe been putting off talking to someone, but you've been going through something tough, now's a good time. And you can just reach out through community. That is another great 6 theme, or trusted friends and family and loved ones, also good. But if you want to do some deeper healing work, the 6 is very supportive and will likely guide you to a wonderful practitioner, safe space. Like, the 6 will help. It's a good time to do it. When we move with the numbers, it's just easier. It's ridiculous. It's always the way. So, highly recommend. So yeah, you can do that. See the psych, see the kinesiologist, see the Reiki healer, whatever it is. So that can be something worth visiting. Now, the next thing I will mention is that now is a really good time to take time to be in your home and to just rest and relax and even be alone. Even though the 7, which will come halfway through the month, so this might kick in more halfway through the month, the 7 is let's go within, let's meditate, let's, take that time to listen to the intuition and to the inner wisdom. The 6 can be a little bit more extroverted in some ways. Once we start getting that balance second half of the month, I really recommend, if you've been out and about and connecting in a lot of community, engaging in these new things, opportunities, doors opening through community. Once that halfway mark hits, prioritize some time to just sit in meditation and rest in the home. Balance those 6 and 7 frequencies so you can integrate the external experiences you've been having and hear your inner wisdom and your inner rhythm to glean what is real and true for you and what you need to do next. And my loves, that's that. So good luck as you navigate through this 6 universal month and really embrace this nurturing energy that it offers. If you're someone who has a 6 in their blueprint naturally, or a 33-6 or a 66-3, then you'll probably find great activations this month, easy flow. It'll work. If you're someone who doesn't have a 6 or any forms of 6s in your blueprint and you're learning this energy, then go easy on yourself. You may actually manifest and draw in a lot of people who hold these numbers in their blueprint, because through their embodiment, they will reflect back to you that nurturing, that caring, loving, community-driven energy. All just mirrors and reflections in that way. So pay attention to who comes into your world and have the best time. I wish you the best month. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.